Spell pineapple? Pine, A-P-P-L-E.
This one started.
Here we go. Come on, fat baby. Show him who's the fattest baby out there.
There is one kill trip towards.
Do you like that or no?
Defensive players entrenched in the site, ready to anchor.
Starting to clear some of that sentinel util they've gotten.
Cow.
This B side. Why are you trying to play from behind this cyber cage? But K9 is dealt with Juicy. That's a play towards mid now.
Juicy's dead already.
There's less of a timer on Billy.
Uh-oh.
Awareness, of course, got played through market. They've got to get going, and YZ wastes no time touching on down, but can't play off the flash.
Yes, fat baby. Who's the fat baby? You are.
On this pistol. And Levius is trapped here at Switch. Spring will step
Oh,
up to
yeah.
dispatch him. And all things considered, that's a pretty clean start.
Here we go.
So you could try to get a clean
Levius.
cycle later in this half.
The stack up towards the Heaven side as Juicy
Guardian
takes
close
first
range,
contact
Monka.
knows now. The Billy, you're trying to push up into upper. He's going to have to work them down.
What?
A bit available, but Spring is handled. Juicy tries to fall back off the line.
What?
Relay Bolt forces it back
What?
to a degree, and YZ is dealt with, but this is good trading for the attackers now. Lysor is overwhelmed in hell. Shieldfat has a chance to intervene, but Billy disperse themselves around the site.
Fat baby!
K9 gets the drop.
That's my fat baby!
He can't convert.
Come on, baby. Come on, fat baby. 9 HP. Stupefy. Big shot.
I like that.
Oh!
He's on the edge of it. Rusia with a solitary point of health. Now looks to challenge. The shock darts expended.
Standing ahead.
No connection for Silfat. He himself is...
No!
Mastercard drifting with 1 point of health left. It doesn't get any closer than that. You know, XV1 scenarios all across the map.
La Palooza, what?
Worked the map to get rid of that util early as well. Very quick hit over towards the B side already starting to unfold. YU Silfat dealt with YZ. Able to get this Spectre involved.
Whoa, chill, overheat.
Speedway now running
W overheat.
to Spring and to
You won't push again? You won't push again. Do it. Do it. That's what I thought.
What if I go for more anti-eco kills?
Oh my god.
Continue to hunt. Pretty effortless there from
La
BLG.
Palooza.
Impressive shot from YU.
Oh no,
but
La Palooza.
real
What?
economic
What is that?
damage done. Paper mache walls like this if you want to get the spam down
You guys
mid.
probably didn't know it. It's okay.
YZ's sticking to that left side wall.
You gotta stay up to date. This should be a
Protecting himself against
brainrot.com
potential
website
spam
where it
from
updates you
Silfat.
with the newest brainrot.
Silfat not shoulder peeking this. He's waiting off another form of info gain. Does have Juicy watching from an off range. Oh!
Fat baby's dropping 30 today.
Finds the time absolutely perfectly.
No baby left behind.
There's a refresh of the dark cover in B main, so Billy don't walk up B yet.
BLG now lacking their space creator when they want to go for an execute. Some of those trips have been dealt with a bit of that defensive utility.
Standing ahead.
They're still so spread across the map though, BLG. K-Knight is trying to really sell this presence on B as they slowly creep towards A, but they still have to deal with a couple of dead.
Come on, K-Knight.
There are multiple
Oh no!
players there.
K-Knight can't convert. Silfat's able to get away.
What are you doing, fat baby? You were shot at.
How close K-Knight was.
Fat baby has no
Juicy
fear.
Gets involved.
2v2.
That A presence has been neutralized in the dying seconds of the round. There's a plant here from
Bro, he got
Billy.
shot at and he ignored him.
They're still winning these fights. There was very little time left. The pressure to run into the site.
Blew my mouse?
Juicy has multiple flashes to try and get out of this dark cover as soon as the molly expires. But BLG, they're playing
Too fat to fear. Too fat to fear.
Hard, of course, firing at that clone.
Too fast, too furious, too fat, too fear. What?
They've split up. He has to
110.
Door is down,
It's the
but
chat,
this
it's not
time
even
that
me.
has been bled off the clock. Levius shrugs off the flash, is ready to take the fight. A second one comes in, and Juicy runs into his line. Lysor, the veteran, on the site, gives it a tap.
Oh!
And he delivers.
Oh!
Stranger to criticism, Lysor's had his fair share of the last couple of days, but in his fourth
Cleaning up
consecutive
the
global,
sites.
he delivers a stunning round like that.
Look, you can see right now that they've got YU over towards that A side, all the trips over at B. That's standard play when you're facing down a null command.
Dangerous here. Hunter's Fury now coming out from Silfat. He knows his action over towards mid. Why is he trying to dodge away from those blasts? Levius was handled on the B side. He just walked into main on his own. Lysor turns the flash and there's potential, but it's not
Lysor's heating
necessary.
up.
Lysor is having one. Last couple of rounds, 4 kills for him.
What do you got, Weezy?
Big impact.
He has had enough of the chatter online, the criticism.
Russia.
He's stepping up when they needed him most. YZ trying to even things up. That Spring caught alone in the corner.
2v5.
Another potential double up for the defenders here, though. YU is going to be. What is this?
That's toxic.
Okay, Annihilation drawn out. YZ trying to play ahead of it. Gets rid of Lysor, but can he save his compatriot?
Come back here, damn it.
It's too late to save him for the cocoon. Wisey has to play through 3. Has the spike to hand at least. The time is not on his side, Wyatt.
Where will he attempt to go, or at this point,
Home.
Save, Billy. You guys
Right
think Billy's
out
watching? Like,
into the attack spawn.
big Billy.
To be fair, he was close to the kill on YZ.
We watch your ads? No, you don't.
Like that with the op.
You don't
Right,
sub,
here
you don't
comes
watch
the Northman
ads.
hit coming
You
through.
talk
Hey,
shit.
I love this from Wolves. Double up in vain.
Might have to ban you.
I picked the wrong player to try and collapse on, though. Wisey instantly is there. Rushia bailed out of having to go 1 versus 2. Great execution and pretty cheaply done. Just the null command committed here by Billy. Can sit back on a post plant with a Hunter's Fury and a whole lot else to play off of now, especially with lockdown being earned.
That was the right pivot attempt from Wolves to get a couple players in
They got
main, so you
smoked that
can try
round.
to isolate the one guy on that split in the full,
Bro's
you
not
know, for
even-
the 4-1 hit. But
Someone said
Arusha
bro's not even
crucially
pretending
just
to watch
wins
the
out
game.
that duel. Yeah,
Bro,
for
I mean,
me,
I'm
one of the
watching, but from a
players who has
distance.
stepped up the
I'm
most
side-eyeing
to
the
watch
game.
the playoff run into Toronto.
Do we have a side-eye emote?
Okay, so Fat
Come on, fat baby.
probably doesn't want to swing on this one. Firing squad.
Yeah.
Looking straight at him.
If he's
Oh, it's
waking
Eco.
up and everyone else can get into that form.
3,
that they've
2,
been
1.
in, you know, specifically Spring and Juicy, then we're talking about an even more dangerous Wolves squad.
Undoubtedly the key to the game here for Wolves. YZ gets very far up on site very early. Spring trying to get onto the site, but he has to walk.
Where the why is he going?
Takes a bunch of damage on the way in.
Brother's
Why you
doing a
playing
site
out from
tour.
tree? So I'm going to find a pick here, and there's Rushia going down. They're lit up here by the Sober Util. Wolves taking it slow. Pinkspiel tearing, barely
They got ecoed.
apart. Spike's loose out in front of K-Knight, and he's got 3 guns to get past.
I have the spike.
Dimensional drift, just to confirm. Yes, K-Knight is here. Wolves set up.
We
and
see
close the
you.
net.
We see you.
even hinged by the cam.
We
This is
see
a
you.
nightmare.
K-Knight still with a decent amount of health.
Wow.
Well, inside
He's
that.
got. Oh my god.
Another massacre.
Misery.
50. It's the playoff of Sufat's.
I can't believe people are watching the CS2 major while Valorant Masters is on.
Great pop flashes. out.
Pathetic,
Smoke as
dude.
well, coming
Pathetic.
Juicy. That recon. And you can see even this time being wasted and players
Let's get real, dude.
distracted from BLG.
Let's get real.
Deal
Watching the
with
CS2 major while
Cages are making
Valorant Masters Toronto is on? Get a life, buddy.
Breaking stuff in the corner. We're already into the next one. Oh my word. And Juicy's picked up the op. Oh, he's just greedy though and gets punished.
Unrecoverable for YZ, but you were right. That save in the last round from Lysor. Definitely trending towards an early op into the hands of the Yoru.
And don't even end up needing that cash when they just recover a bunch of rifles, win out the eco round, put BLG in a pretty horrific economic situation for the first time in this half outside of when they lost the pistol but then immediately won that eco of their own.
I wonder what triggered the use of this barrier here from Lysor. Might have just been arbitrarily thrown out, so he doesn't have much longer to stand. It will be cleared anyway. Grab net, caught. YZ wants to go for it. Relay ball comes in, dangerous now. Hunter's Fury, but
Oh,
Lysor trying to dodge away
no.
from it. Now YZ's unleashed. Looking for some connection off this overdrive, but Sufat's waiting for him.
What?
Spring's gonna be there.
What?
Spray under the door. Just
That
as it
was a
comes
kill.
down. And
That was a
Billy
kill.
are hampered. Down to 2.
Look at this now with their Sentinel down. Pay attention to YU. He's wrapping all the way back to A main. This is going to be a multi-pronged retake. BLG know they need to get proactive, but they're punished for it.
They had to go for it, try and get some more extremity control of this A side, but eventually
try.
the
Wolves are heating
down.
up.
One.
It's here.
Lockdown for Levy
That
is still being held
watch?
on to.
Damn right you should.
We'll see decent spots to place it, but into a Hunter's Fury round, potentially. You've got to account for that server ultimate.
I believe they did get the 0 point onto Juicy in mid, so they know about where this operator is at. And
Oh my god,
going
this
to use
is
this
peak
to try
life,
and clear
dude.
Everyone out.
It's a Valorant event and I have food. Don't look at me, don't talk to me.
The shots
I'm
aren't
locked
actually
in right now.
clearing Any of that utility here from the Sentinels, Wyatt. So now Sufat can sit back, go for a spray. Spring to the drop of Rushia. Where is the rest of BLG? They can't get off Speedway at all. Too much sexy util, and BLG disrespected.
Next onto a couple players, I believe, or at least force them to get out the way, and then Wolves just flood back in. Lysor is on one, by the way. Another
humbled somewhat. Forced down to a bit of a half buy. Wuxia with a bit of a variation on positioning there. A bit further back. Pinged out by the looks of things. Lysor just takes him out of the game instantly.
Wait. They just added the KV8 to the cams.
Contacting to an
that wasn't there before, right?
In that situation too, but Juicy doesn't land the shot. He's going to be forced back as well by the 0 point. Annihilation popped here by Lysor. Billy have a chance to respond, and they opt.
Wait, no, it was there. Never mind, you're right.
Going straight to B. Juicy catches them on the rotate to market. Again, those lack of smokes, just making it a nightmare to play against this operator. There's been a from the shadows backside entrenched as Spring with Sufat.
10 seconds.
Now Spring is able to get into Boathouse with that
Slide
TP.
down.
Extra players to bolster the B-holder, and K-Knight has got to go for it.
What the f*** BLG doing?
Sufat brings a stabilizing
Billy
aspect
doesn't care?
Wolves to 7 defense side rounds. Don't expect that to happen again.
This setup from Wolves right now is so good. Flash was crucial to get Juicy out of there. Lysor wants to fight, could get back to actually help.
Lysor didn't want to give up the space. Eventually, though, he has to. Juicy just takes it further back line. Relay ball's going to be respected, and here comes YZ to collect. The operator taken loose. Lysor steps up and only gets the one at Spring.
Spring.
Moves out onto the side.
Ooh, trade.
Gets his pound of flesh. This puts Wolves now. Is Sufat in a position to make use of this recon bolt to spray into the side?
Yeah, it's all.
Waiting to see if he even just risk ripping the Hunter's Fury to try and kill the planter in this situation. Doesn't want to. They're definitely going for this.
He's the danger player.
Their money is out of control.
Eyes on Isova. Wide you can, that'll be cleared. Sufat spray has forced K-Knight out of the open somewhat. Bolt gonna be cleared. YU, oh, there's a ping, and Rushia is handled. Sufat trying to find K-Knight in that direction. He's considering even diving in for this one. Confirms his location. It's K-Knight v Sufat. A shot, he gets the job done.
No time.
Danger, danger, but no time for a defuse.
How so close?
Sufat has to walk away with bragging rights and nothing more. Keeps playing forward in trees, determined to actually try and take these fights. Juicy still has to opt ahead, but the protocols
now I'm food coma.
Dealing with that opping Yoru last round were pretty much perfect.
Juicy has full control of B main. I will say, Billy are doing a
Don't
great
do it, fat
job
baby.
Breaking the
Double
Your life is valuable.
in this. Yeah, why not? They have
got the money.
So much money.
Last round of the half.
Timing.
Portal closed.
What a timing.
Gate crash expired, so needs to refresh it. Still an opportunity to take that contact peak, but I don't know how
Has Sentinels qualified?
intends
Come
to
on,
be
bro.
here.
Let's wake up
Juicy
here. Of
might
course
end
we
up
have.
walking into his line. That'll mean the Tarik can take contact for him. Inching ever
It's a
closer.
stalemate. Stalemate?
Neither player
Stalemate.
wanting to blink first. It is a stalemate over at B main.
Wait, what?
Check back in with that one.
The casters are watching me.
Why is he caught inside a Sonic Sensor by the looks of things, where the relay ball catches Lysor in main. Off the line in B, no encounter there, but Rushi has dealt with him. That's your controller down. Midway through the round, Levius eventually wins that encounter. That's the Opping Yoru drop.
That's big.
YU's trying to rotate him, but K-Knight is already there. Billy have done enough to get this B.
Wolves need this round.
That was such a
Someone in chat said it, but they have double
maneuver
Sentinel.
from BLG
They
to
need
get
8.
over to this B site. That was a moment
Fat
again where
baby,
they were
rip it.
lacking smokes
Rip it,
and
fat
Russia
baby.
no dark cover to protect them when they had to cross
Come on, bro.
through mid. But K-Knight wins that duel, and Levius cracks the site open. What a high impact kill on that.
Let's
lurk.
see the laser beam.
Furies in the pocket for both sides.
Here we go.
Okay, here comes
Tag.
the attack side one first.
Wait, what?
Looking
That's
to
K-Knight.
scout, see
Oh my
where
God.
this retake might-
Now your turn. Your turn.
He's
Hit
found nothing.
it. You
Sufat
better use that
also
for this
recon.
half ends.
And then make the play instantly.
Boom.
In the boathouse, this is looking dangerous.
Boom.
Already get hit. Lysor handled those springs, trying to get ahead of the action. It's all on Sufat now. Standout player for Wolves. They can't do enough to get in that 8th round.
It's really the first time in this entire tournament that Juicy and Spring are the ones who you're going to need to activate to win out this game. Lysor playing so well. IGL, Sufat doing
Focus.
well individually and leading the team here. Intentions of going to this B side early from Wolves.
Big damage taken by Lysor early, but it's YU pushing down
Oh,
screen by here from Wolves.
The
We
Wolves.
talked about them adapting to go a bit more up tempo. This attack side pistol exemplifies that. Nap just caught red-handed. Util in his grasp. And YZ takes a little bit too long to find that
About
kill.
time, why he killed your whole team?
Now he's going to have to do it in a 1v4.
He wins this, I go bald.
We said his name and Spring has appeared in this round.
Wait, what if he wins this?
A pivotal 3K. That paranoia connecting for an easy kill on lane to open things up feels absolutely impossible for YZ here. There's no way this should be winnable.
God damn, bro. He ain't scared to shoot.
Right, they'll be starting to hound at YZ.
Why is he playing for stats?
In the next few moments, and he knows he has neither the time nor the wherewithal to clear out Wolves. And there's the pistol picked up by the attack side. Cam, cleared. K9 trying to back off. It's going to get a little bit of comfort for him.
Keep that shit inside, brother.
Levius taking absolute beating. Now,
oh, it's Casual's team. That's right. That's right.
We're going to see the Wolves explode out of B main.
But is that, what's the reference?
One or more players. And there it is, Juicy. Eventually catches Neff.
30 seconds left.
Cutting them off there. Just going to call for the rest of the team to maneuver towards this A side. Only Rusha. Stuck at door right now. Are they going to check this? Yes, they do. YU.
So the Ghost player YU. The opener in the pistol round looks great there.
Spike
YZ belatedly gets to the party. Wolves now distribute 3 players towards that A main direction, leaving Juicy in the site for this expected retake. But what is there to be done?
You mean call who, bro? Her, obviously.
Really realize it's going to be pretty hard to get any traction in a situation like this. So they sit back, contemplate. Start a gameplay for these upcoming rounds.
They did invest into a couple sheriffs, which is of note. We'll see how that affects their buy. Oh, they get to the first round. Oh, that is
bloody brilliant.
Brutal.
What is Fat Baby doing out there?
Back.
Well, why is he playing for stats, dude?
No way. Lysol completes the kill contract. Levy's with the drop on them, though. This has gotten a bit ugly for Wolves. From an economic standpoint, not nearly as good as
happening in this game.
Could have been a
depends on our location, though. I don't got long distance.
Buy has dwindled to
okay, why did I read that?
One with a Bucky, a couple.
That's actually a good one if I didn't read it.
Let's see if Juicy
I actually ruined your thing.
They want to catch someone early in B main. Looks like they want to accelerate too, but the Mollies will keep them at bay temporarily.
K9 caught here by the paranoia and up by Logs, and here comes Wolves again with his weaker bonus buy.
Big!
Levius with a quick spray down for 2. YZ is down the bucket, comes on.
Russia versus Spring. Best. Omen versus Omen.
That's a gun recovered by Spring.
Your fan fiction has come true.
No where Russia is, though. Now he knows he can look over towards Sports side.
Ow, Russia, what are you shooting at? You hit him once. Russia's looking walls. Wait, they took the Benji Fishy Wood thing. You guys are not Benji Fishy Wood.
Up after that. I can't blame them. It was a cool B site execute. Even with the Bucky,
is their thing? No, it's not, bro.
Into that dark cover while they're swinging out.
They're better. It's their thing now. Is that how it works? If you're better, you just take it. Texture took Mr. 4K from Cryo. How do you say so confidently that something is not their thing when you don't know about them and don't watch them? Shut your ass up, Raul. Shut your ass up, bro. Enough typing. Watch the game, dog. That's the last of it for you, bro.
No smoke of it towards defense side, though.
2-10, dude. 2-10.
Here comes the overdrive. He takes a lot of damage in that encounter, but takes YU off the map. Still 3 rifles active for Wolves, and they've got Sufat on the side for a plant. Here comes that controller util now.
2-10, bro.
Strange cage from YU. It helped the other team more than it held.
He's right, bro. I'm sorry to say you don't know jack. 110. 110 now.
Fully pivoted towards the
now I'm gonna get mad.
This is dangerous, but Spring.
Sonic Sensor there in market, I think, forced Russia back. He couldn't get involved in Spring.
God.
He's on for 4. 2 bloody good.
Call him Winter with how icy he is. Spring.
Yeah, we're on our feet. Blood is flowing. And Wolves are 2 rounds away from stealing BLG's
iconic 4K.
Spring started.
Now they're playing catch up. Juicy patient on this, suppressed as he was. Flashes into tree, Gay crash out. Neff's not able to find him. Juicy barely takes any damage there as well.
So as all that utility gets right back to the pack in B main. Drone going
use the right XD or you're getting banned, dude.
Safe to start moving into the site. YZ, he wants to fight right now. Relay bolt will cause some serious delay.
A lot of stall util coming out here. Wolves might need
I like the faker one. I like the faker one. That was me yesterday. Not really.
They're going to pivot away from B with the insert of YU left behind. But YZ sees him cross mid. He can't do anything about it, though.
Spring had popped that from the shadows to go to A main. Wolves are keeping their options open. That has fully insulted the entire team.
Oh my god, the pick is so good.
They bought it.
What the fuck are Billy doing? Billy, what are you doing, bro? Billy! Billy!
5 pairs of ankles snapped clean off with these map rotations. Why Billy limping to respond?
Oh, you cow!
Why you fells knife through market?
One more.
He just needs to get out of dodge, get back into B main. Spike is being planted by Sufat. Means
Russia
the
waited that long?
is ready to go when the retake is coming in. They need to get YU here. Great reposition from Juicy. He's going to hold the cross, try and protect his teammate.
YU tucked. Surely heard some
Oh
of
my
this.
god. Why are they taking so long?
Oh, what a shot!
What a shot.
He slides on in, immediately decapitated. Sufat, he wants some information, so the Hunter's Fury comes out, and Rushia was caught as he made his way down. 2v2 now, Levis. Looks like he was caught up inside that sonic sensor, though, and Lyso has a graph net where that came from.
What a net!
Now to play off this slowing U-turn.
What a net!
Levius and Neff, time not on their side. They have to make a move. A tap on the spike, and Sufat tries to deliver. He'll cut Neff down to 34, and Lyso just needs to be patient.
Honestly, well played.
No time for BLG. And that's map point for Wolves. And Billy are hemorrhaging as a result. No round wins on this defense side. No chance to breathe, to stabilize, to take stock of things. Again, they're thrown into it as Wolves are knocking on the door of A.
Here comes a dimensional drift, going to get all the information on the site for Wolves. They
They're
are
so
fully
scared.
stacked up, wanting to get through A main. How do BLG respond? Do they stay entrenched?
He's sticking it. Rushi there does get the ping. He knows that Wolves
What the
are
fuck
out,
is
but how
Rusha
he gonna
shooting
get some
at?
breathing room here. Juicy just overloads
Rusha
it.
is testing his
Brute force
RNG out.
solution to the problem.
I don't even know how he killed Sufat. All right, Wolves routed.
Wait, did he
Because
kill
of that
Sufat?
lockdown, having to pivot back. YZ is deep on the map right now, push through.
He got one,
Wolves
did
too.
he?
Looks
Oh,
like they wanna
shit.
just cut noise and try and re-hit into A. Dark cover is going to cut off Levius. Does he want to get active? Does he want to try to find a kill here?
Knight doesn't have recon.
Oh.
He can't light this up for Levius. He's going to have to be flying blind.
You are
literally
so
shooting
dead,
in the
bro.
dark. Spring
Oh my
gets off the plant now.
Help!
There's a player caught.
They got me caged like a rat!
Levius has got
Oh.
nowhere to go. He's
He's
stuck there.
boxed. He's boxed. He can't even move.
Damn, GG.
And it's on YZ for the game. For the map picker Billy. They won 13-4 against Wolves last time they played. But this is a different Wolves, a different
What the fuck is
pace, a
YZ
different
doing?
gear.
Why is he
different
thinks he's
level.
in an action movie?
They are just playing with an effortlessness on this attack. They look fantastic right now.
Brutal stuff. YZ dispatched. And Wolves with the answer. Gauntlet thrown at Billy. You want to pick this map? Fine. We'll not give you any attack side rounds.
And bear in mind, the last time these two teams faced,
Big win for the
and that
Wolves.
lower to his age,
young, yeah.
and then
What
when he
the
was just find a spot to play in Pacific, has to go over to China.
Wait, what
Move
happened?
there away
Finesse
from
invited
his
me for a
family,
day. He got
play
donut
with
walled?
this Wolves team. And now they're on the
Damn.
precipice of
Am I
the
auto
absolute
farming? Where?
unthinkable. They were written off before this tournament began.
Now, just converting on their map choice. That's what needs to happen. See, YU battered a little bit there. He pops up into mid early on, but it might be Wolves opting to play around this lurk wall at B. They don't like what they've seen here, though.
Just going to fall back, but send out
Never
that
had okra
Prowler
before?
Fanes
I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I don't know a single
IGL
okra.
Remains inserted dark cover in B main. Walk down from YZ solo in mid. This is dangerous. He could get caught.
Oh, the timing was pretty good from Spring just after the clear had come from the Trailblazer.
Okra?
Easy
I hardly
damage
know
to
her.
react to complete the kill.
That instant Dink just gets Spring. The hit punch couldn't actually get his crosshair back on him. K-Knight spots up the other two.
110?
That's a very weak YU. Susceptible to the nade. Has to get out of the way. Just going to damage up Lysor. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. The entirety of BLG are here.
Wolves low. They are beaten black and blue by some of this util exchange across the map. Are they going to go for
Uh-oh.
it? Levius is waiting for them. Into his clutches falls YU.
Asuna?
Juicy, though, does finally get rid of that 10 HP YZ in heaven. But Rushia simply steps up in his stead. Spike loose.
Rushia.
Classy little right click.
Fat baby, what is he
That's the
doing?
round. Put away.
Things just getting
That's right.
entirely disconnected for Wolves. And the BLG, they got the revenge in that lower final. It was a clean sweep. 3-0.
Okay,
they know
let's see.
how to beat Wolves.
Eco
because they know
still.
how to beat them on this map.
Even Sentinel struggled with this attack side from Wolves, where they got to dictate the pace.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh,
Weezy
Weezy.
spraying him off wildly. Haphazard has to back away.
Wow, he's
Catches YU, though,
alive?
as he steps a little too far. And YZ got
Hey,
that painful elimination.
No!
Pretty devastating impact from the duelist on ramps. Leaves Wolves down to their last two players.
Dog?
Scavenging the
Dog?
Marshal.
No dog.
Spring inside his poison orb is hoping for a pot shot. And he's got nothing to see as it clears.
There's no way Spring kills him here, right?
No fuel.
Double stacked up on BLG. They should make light work of this situation, and they do.
Hi, I'm new to Twitch. Yeah, likely story, dude.
Later on this week, but for now, let us deal with the smorgasbord in front of us. Heading to the first buy for
When I get
Wolves,
hurtful,
it's
let's
gonna
get
be
fucking hurtful, bro. Gloves are off,
want to
dude.
secure a tight little bonus.
Bro, just because you guys don't have a sense of humor doesn't mean my jokes are not funny, bro. If someone else said what I said, I would laugh.
Control over towards B main. Obvious keeping Wolves back towards mid engagement.
I'm not laughing because I said it. I'm laughing because it was said.
YZ thinks
Me and you, not the
better of
fucking same.
taking that just collects the orb happily, one away from the showstopper. Keep your eyes on that. If he can find a kill somewhere, things get scrappy. He could win this round for the team.
Solid reception there,
2
though,
for 2.
by Knight.
Focus.
Trading evenly are the defenders.
This is bonus
There's
for
only
Billy.
The one to emerge from the dust cloud in mid. Now needs to kind of wait for his teammates on the extremities to give him a little bit more of an inkling where the remainers of Billy are arranged.
YZ is currently pressing up towards A main. If you look at that on the mini.
Do I write down my one-liners before the stream starts, or is that off the big dome of yours? It's off the big dome of mine.
Right now, YU just catches the first, and Sufa turns around. Billy getting way too happy to explore on the map.
30 seconds left.
And that call instead to explore the extremities further, but to bolster that mid presence for Wolves pays off beautifully. It sees YU emerge on the perfect timing to unseat them.
Spiked.
This leaves YZ in a position, paint shell
Are
still
we getting
ahead.
rocked on the predictions? I mean,
relatively
this is
low.
obviously
It's
going
big
to a map
ask for
3.
Even the best in this situation. I count YZ among them. He too feels that discretion might be the better part.
Out of respect for each other, these teams take it to map 3. That's my
Did
guess.
full invest into the Phantom this round.
Wolves will throw for Billy, and then map 3, anything goes. Bro, time is ticking. 40 seconds, fat baby. Make a fucking call, dog. Split B or split A. How hard could it be?
So at least we'll know if anyone's walking up on that side of the map. But the defensive cam is getting info there. Things are
30
starting to
seconds
increase
left.
with the tempo. Juicy is getting into vents right now. We'll take an engagement. Oh, what is that timing? Brutal.
Showstopper immediately
Ooh.
developed, and I saw was just tucked on the corner. YZ getting away with everything there. Levies has pushed up now. Net closing on Sufet. He's able to deal with YZ, but
Nah.
time wasn't there anyway for Wolves.
Player standing.
It would have been a struggle for them to get
Spike down,
anywhere
mid.
on the map
10
after that.
seconds left.
A little bit too slow, a little bit too awkward. Looks like B was the call.
Wait, they're doing the Sentinels up down.
Throw up that poison cloud. So
Hold on, this could be legendary.
can likely get onto this orb. It's just one away from the knife.
Ooh.
That moment spring down there.
Bang from the top.
Great opportunity to use it. They fully invested into this.
Rushi had the perfect location there to punish that poison orb. Found a gap just above it. And this is where Wolves have looked to struggle a bit. That slow momentum, converting those 4v5s has been really challenging for them.
This is interesting. That's a unique double face. Juicy wins a
Raise
1v1
this.
against YZ in mid in the meantime.
Didn't
That's
see
gonna
it,
be
but
a
it
boost,
happened.
No doubt about it.
Ooh, nice
now has
catch.
no opportunity for a swing. Levius
Trade.
remain hidden. So Juicy is claimed. YU lingers in mid though, wants to take this fight. Really trying to get into heaven, I think, with some
Spike
burst of
down.
momentum. But Lysol opens up an opportunity at the B side. That is
UCal,
massive.
big shot.
Now
1v2 K-Knight.
who doesn't quite know really if the plan is to stick.
He knows where both of them are.
Going to reveal the intent of Wolves now.
I like
YU
to
wants
hunt down
keep
here.
this cypher as busy
30
as
seconds
possible
left.
for as long as possible. And the
Early presence shown in mid by Juicy sends out that boom. Well, now they've worked their way over towards A fully. YZ is posted up close with the judge.
Prowler sees it. That's the judge position defeated. YZ has to try and leave it. Boombot in his way.
Face your fear.
Showstopper though didn't find much. Still a quick push here from Wolves. Looking for that ram control now. Post nightfall. It's K9
Oh, the
there.
damage.
Oh, the spray through the cyber cage is sublime. Levius also to his right can
Oh.
assist, but Juicy. Okay, you can't account for those. You can't count on them. That's given Wolves another way into the round.
They want to press forward. Juicy wants to break the crosshairs.
Oh my
a little
God,
bit.
he
And it runs to the back of
re-swung?
it, goes back in,
That's
wants to
crazy.
find that kill.
The
And now
re-swing is
YZ
crazy.
Caught with the judge alone, tucked in hell.
No chance to make good use of his
Help!
weapon in this round, and even here it's awkward. It's long range.
Ew.
Downwind.
30 seconds left.
And Rushi's got to step into this
Ew.
1v3 with a little bit of alacrity. Juicy's handle, but from below.
That don't even look
It's putting
clean.
Sufat.
They have to
Or
commit
get a-
forward. They
what
can
would I
feel
get?
themselves
Tacos,
potentially
kebab, or
being
beef
strong, but
bulgogi
they
bowl?
win out all the
Those are the
tools.
three
Russia
things I would
early
get.
peak. Of course, just with a ghost on this, Eco, Spring, back to doing what we know best.
Tell me the name, the fuck
Tarik?
Tarik? I can say the name.
Playing B main, taking it over.
This time Russia, though, steps pretty far forward. You can see where the omen for Billy went
BLG
down.
so bad.
Spring on a passive line is able to find it.
You're just being...
Juicy man,
You're
I'm
just
getting
giving
excited about
recency
him.
bias, bro.
Find these opportunities in a full.
Who did Billy smack around the other day?
Now they get a rare situation where they start from the front. You can see how much
Was
better
it?
they
That might
look
be
here.
R.
Levy's on the line, but shows his gun barrel, and Spring cuts them down one after another. Easy B take for
Oh, they beat
Wolves.
Liquid without Nats?
This round.
Wait, Billy haven't done shit this event. The fuck are we saying? Billy might be shit.
Get a couple of these kills. Get even closer to that showstopper that he's nearing. Just 2 away right now.
Oh, uncomfortable. So that's a gun recovered.
Wolves are playing good? Yeah.
Spring now.
I think Wolves will win.
Getting topped up here by Neff. A rare case of that healing is relevant. What a swing. It's getting a little costly for Wolves, but with multiple consecutive round wins, they've got a bit of bank, a bit of cushion.
What did he say?
It's only a stinger that Neff would be maintaining. He'd have to cross in the dying seconds, I think, to pick up this rifle. And
No, I didn't forget, man. Honestly, I've
Some
just been
point,
so degenerate
have to
lately.
get out of
This is
dodge. You've got to
true.
get off the site. Juicy checks it. It's not good enough.
I don't have the energy to
Neff
do
finds him
anything.
flash, eventually handle.
League of Legends ruined my life, no
Get two
joke. I
players
hate
out.
that toxic
Costly,
game.
but these
Dog
rounds
shit game,
uneasy.
dude.
This whole approach to the round for Wolves has left YZ kind of stranded with that op over on B.
And it looks like Billy, they want to explore. They feel like they need to get some more info on the map. The timing on the cam is so unlucky for
That's
YU.
tough.
And off that double push, now Wolves, they want to accelerate, hoping that the B site is going to be
Weezy,
a bit
what do you got?
lighter. Operator still here.
Oh,
First
nice
connected
shot.
by YZ.
Oh, I spoke too soon. YZ gets the action he was hoping for.
What
in
the
this
fuck?
round.
A flying
Russia
omen.
on the side,
Nice shot,
using in there.
YZ.
get another one
I
for
know
the
you like
open.
that.
Juicy
Down B.
has a round collapse all around him.
Oh my god.
Okay, Levius here should be
Okay.
unseated somewhat, but can hold his ground and convert.
YZ angle down.
I say
mid
this
right
because
now.
the games that are supposed to be like pretty straightforward are never straightforward.
Here for the Wolves side.
That game is supposed to be close. It'll probably be a blowout. Wait, look at
There's a
this.
gap.
This is...
YZ to exploit. Growlin, of course, is something he's got to respect. Lysol wants to fill that space. He has just vacated. So
That nade
once
actually
more,
did so much damage to
Wolves start
Raze.
around with that
The
mid to
fuck?
ropes control, but Juicy might be quicker about getting up here.
And now giving up vent, they want to take space elsewhere. Multiple players from BLG fighting towards A main. They want to fight up Juicy.
Wait. The other Raze rocketed, but that Raze satcheled at him?
Neff caught inside that fade
What's
util, and
happening
Sufat
here,
is able to
bro?
convert. Bizarre round, absolutely
One
ridiculous.
Raze rocketed, the other one satcheled.
Heaven maintained
They fucking
by
did it
Lysol
together.
with an operator of all things.
Spike being planted for him.
Oh my god.
Just misses on that shot. Stand out in the first map.
Oh my god, he went out so
Gets
wide.
back to safety now.
Holy shit.
It's the loose end of Spring. That could be a problem for the defenders on the retake.
He's so late. He can just wait by his time. He wants to face in.
Tough.
I don't
2v2.
know about that. It's just not necessary. It's opened things up for Billy.
Lysol needs to connect this op shot now. They have one chance
Ooh.
only, and he delivers.
The op is so cringe.
That leaves it on Levius's desk.
Just one shot kill, dude.
Fortunately, in this round,
Save.
he's feeling more like a paperweight than anything else. Off he goes. And Wolves, it's a ham-fisted, haphazard round, but they fight through.
Why is there a
ropes
player
into
named
A.
Knight on Billy's team? Why can't there be? What are you saying?
YZ ripping the showstopper. Again, there was a situation there in the mid-round. Lesser.
Pro Fortnite to pro Valorant?
Just the
Okay,
Stinger
fine.
playing
Pro League of
backside
Legends
B
to pro...
for the full
Actually, no,
kill
Saucy
trip
did it, no?
setup.
Wasn't Saucy a League Pro?
Definitely more tentative looks from Wolves. None of that audacious shove to the mid. And there it is, Juicy on the op. Man,
Big
again,
pick.
he makes the opening.
Ooh,
Caught up by
tracking.
Neff. Surely some follow-up is
Oh.
there, and at least Wolves are able to trade somewhat efficiently into this A site.
That was a slow trade. Juicy getting a little bit disconnected from YU, who needed to win that duel and does come up. BLG, do they risk this? They need to find a kill somewhere, but Spring on this lurk timing.
Their economy in
Life
the balance, it's
as
teetering.
well.
And this time, Spring has the timing.
One enemy remaining.
Rolls are reversed, and Spring delivers for flying two.
Wait, Brother Spring is feeling
All too
it.
comfortably.
Brother Spring
Wolves
is feeling
extend
it.
that. Last eco for Billy. Russia pushed up too far in B main, and Spring ended up just taking 3 easy kills as he leisurely walked onto that site. This time it's a more passive, more patient start, but now we have an encounter brewing amid these smokes. Oh, Rushi is spotted. Spring hardly takes any damage though. That's a gun advantage. He looks to exacerbate, and once more history repeats itself. Spring a little bit low, but he's done the most. He has gotten everybody looking at this B side, distributing catnip amongst BLG. So Knight has to step up, try and stop the bleeding. It's not possible.
Holy fuck!
Just no doubt has been
Oh
one of
my
the best
God!
players of this Swiss stage. When we watched him online during the run to
This guy's
get
fucking
here,
heating up,
oftentimes
dude.
volatile because of his willingness to just take fights on lurks, on defense, play a lot of off angles. He loves to take a duel. But when he's playing like this, he just looks like a god among men. He had games like that online.
Are you guys even watching, bro? Like, what the fuck, dude? I fucking hate this shit. You guys aren't even reacting to the plays, bro.
He has been so
You guys are not even fucking pogging for the plays, dude. Like, is it so fucking hard to pog for the plays?
Against some of the other top teams, which I mean, to be fair, he already has.
Fuck, bro.
It feels like
I'm here on my own, literally. I'm literally here on my own.
What a
It's me, myself, and I. Shout out to
Cleans
Yeezy.
up another. Why not? Supat drawing some attention towards mid. Center the Prowler breaks the boom bar. Here comes the aggression towards A.
Juicy needs a clean open.
Oh, he's caught in the open.
Just before the cyber cage came down, Juicy gets into the site without being picked up, and Wysie is just entrenched here and Ram and can't get out. Caught up, Rashid, nice timing. Silfat dealt with, and now it's Juicy.
Fucking brawl, dog.
Deep as he is, just got the ping on Rashid's location to take the challenge. He needs to get
No way.
another one.
Oh, the poppin'! The poppin'! He did
To
it!
get onto this stage.
Damn! That was cold. I gotta say that was cold. That was actually cold. That was actually cold, bro.
Dominant half on attack here.
Woo!
Again, they're so sick on this map.
That was
What
actually
a way to
nice.
send yourself into the break. Then a
Damn,
round
I
like
can't
this,
believe
Red
it.
Bull clutch for Juicy. Feels like he's got that main character energy right now for Wolves. As they funneled Wolves out to the edges of the map.
Throughout stage one, YZ was the duelist in China with the highest ACS, the highest KPR, not just duelist, just player. Generally, he is an absolute menace. He has a fearless style, but you could just say the exact same for Juicy. Sees Nate combo coming
Nice
through,
try.
no connection.
I like the refight.
Spring here by the Trailblazer, stunned up, but K9 is going to be a
But we are
problem here,
not ready for the lurk.
From ropes.
Oh no.
Wolves off at the knees.
Spring?
Spring
Dude, nice
had to
try.
find a way
He was about to go
stand up, but He
crazy.
was surrounded. And so it's Lysol,
Is there
someone who
any
we
universe Lysol makes this
delightedly
round
highlighted in the
competitive?
first map. His ascent gameplay, that deadlock
Glitch
performance,
pop?
excellent. A little bit more muted here. He's allowed some of his teammates here to take the spotlight. The Wolves are still going to need him to be at capacity to close this series out. And again, we'd like this from Billy on a
So,
set too. Good
based
early
off
moves,
the
clearing that
results of
util,
this
not
event,
fully committing to
will
any part of the map.
EDG
They've left themselves
not be the best team in
insert
China?
levious towards that A side as they want to go work
Because
mid.
whoever has the best performance here will be.
Mail information now on Spring, who drops back.
This is still good.
Like, at least
Diligent
current
opener
form-wise.
For Billy.
Alpha Year's in the fucking chat.
Attention.
Alpha, are you immortal yet?
Levious, Spring catches him despite taking a lot of damage.
I heard you're struggling in ranks, dude.
To the B site.
Juicy from Rafter.
Fully blinded.
Shrugs it off though. Just around the corner is K9.
I mean, ranked in America is different, bro. They shoot back here.
Potentially
It's not like
Lysol
EU.
30 seconds
Gets
left.
his in the back of the side. And
You're
Juicy's
ascending
now
threes?
trapped.
It'll take you
Wyzie's
some
able
time,
to
but you'll
swoop
get there.
around the corner. Spring, just all
Oh,
his targets
fuck, they might be
evading
going the
him.
distance. Did that bonus? That is.
So nice from Billy. Very clean. Securing this
A lot of
bonus
people
means
that have played in
game
regions,
in our
like ranks across all the regions, they say like NA like plat is like EU like immortal basically. So the level of play here is high, which is why when I tell you guys like I'm top 100 on the leaderboard, I'm top 100 in the world.
I love the passing
Because
from BLG
just in NA, like it's just different, bro. We just have like we just breathe differently.
Something for Juicy to capitalize off of. Maybe
Dude, stop this 110 shit. You guys 110 everything, bro.
Returning to this point, but Juicy was the one that got Wolves rolling. They had a rough start to this map. They were often in 4v5s, losing a player early in the round.
I'm gonna ask you guys a legitimate question. You're gonna be like 210.
Create an opportunity into the map. Credit to the rest of them, they did convert on those. Also,
all events just taken for free.
Guys, can you believe people are watching the
Good map
CS2
control
major
right
while
now.
Masters
BLG
Toronto is on?
cover is thrown really
Fucking
deep in
crazy,
heaven so
dude.
they can get in here. K-Knight
Absolutely
moving
fucking
up with
crazy.
them. making their presence known so they can just pivot back through vent, get into mid, go for a B split.
Look at how they pulled the rotation. Yeah, Juicy realizes he needs to double back over towards defense side. Spawn here.
30
He's
seconds
missed.
left.
Lysor trying to hold the left side of this, but crosshair positioning broken as Nep dives on out. Lysor here has to come
Damn,
in.
Lysol!
And that might just
Wipe
be
it up, buddy!
follow-up.
One enemy remaining.
Levi's here is bereft of teammates running out of time.
1v3?
It certainly doesn't have a lot of options at his
Unwinnable.
disposal.
10 seconds. Nice try.
Wolves
10
finally
seconds left.
rewarded for their patience, trying not to over-rotate early, even though Juicy was at risk of doing just that. Levi's doesn't have time to plant here. It's done.
That really is the key. Both of these teams just playing that slow style
No
on
CS
attack.
until Thursday? Wait, CS is off right now?
Happy to make these late
Oh,
pivots.
so all you fake fucks are here now,
Love to
huh?
see Lysor
Go
making
Valorant
his
in the
mark
chat now.
on this
All of a
map. We
sudden,
talked
it's Go
about the
Valorant.
experience of this guy. Set up to play off this unbreakable trip, doubled up. Again, it's just this patience from BLG.
This is such a slow
Which
game.
does feel
Focus.
very
It's actually late game. It's the most
un-BLG-like.
exciting part.
When is YZ just going to run it down and just keep pushing?
Yeah, I mean-
really haven't seen a whole lot of that.
It's the same on Ascent, right? It gets the double Senti comp. In fairness, that kind of requires a bit of a lighter touch.
Is Spring on Demon Time this tournament? He's actually been popping off for
They
real.
pulled a bunch of early rotation.
He might be-
in the previous rounds.
Oh, he
Levy's
tried.
walked up and
Wait, he
didn't
did
know
the
there was
same
so
lurk for
much presence at
Sentinels
B.
and it worked. What does this mean?
Okay, time to anchor.
30 seconds
They want to
left.
get in. Wow, from the shadows actually popped. Why you getting some assistance with Lysor here?
I've got your
Two
trail.
on
No
site.
follow-up for Spring. There's no way to double down on at least secure a trade. Why you
Wow.
Lysor to the rescue.
Spike
Just the
down.
one this time around, but one might be enough.
I'm sorry, but Rusia is
It's
not good
Rusia.
for these.
Down to
I'm gonna
33
say
health,
two
the
straight
two
up,
players
bro.
about to
He
accost
wins
him
this,
from
I'll
that
be
heaven
fucking very
side.
shocked.
This would have to be a
10 seconds
monumental clutch. Pinged out by the
Nice
Horde.
try.
Juicy comfortably dispatches. Now, that money's starting to bleed down a little bit for Billy.
The Wolves have not been giving it BLG anything. They're not offering themselves up. They are content just playing safe in these sites, waiting for late rounds. I mean, this could be an opportunity. Maybe YZ posts up, catches a jump spot from Lysor.
Toxin screen down.
Juicy has a showstopper, so Lysor can fall off this line if he's pressured.
It's just such a hard shot to hit. Has to swing out and get the reaction time.
And now you're just going to get stall utiled. Like, you're just going to have smokes rotated there by Lysor. And the cat's out of the bag about this operator buy.
I could see a situation here where this trip gets broken and then maybe a showstopper comes through. Yep, there it is from Juicy. Who can't
No,
get it off
they
in
got up so
time.
fast.
Okay, that's a bit of a miss, no doubt about it. Sufat
Sufat.
season a golden
Come on,
opportunity
Fat
to play
baby.
off that season.
No, you
There's not
don't.
going to be so many. Almost recovers into it, but it's
Oh
not to be. And
my
Lysor,
god.
there was an opportunity there, a chance to stop Billy in their tracks, but the patience from the attackers has absolutely paid off.
10 seconds left.
Damn,
And
bro.
why he's got no business being on that B side of the map.
Damn, bro.
Just a moment away from Juicy likely converting two. Trying to use to make pivots through mids.
That wasn't even rage
sites.
bait. That was just fucking rage.
So Coach Fade, has he been able to cook something up for Wolves in this round number 20?
All right.
Game is
The
getting
Wolves paused
uncomfortable.
here.
In fairness, it has been.
Let's see if
comfortably
they've got a
tight in the second half.
response. YZ rocking the attack off. Quite a rare
A long time to
sight.
get started, losing pistol and bonus, allowing.
I think he
the
had
game
it
to
actually
be
earlier
8
this
to
half,
8.
if I'm not
Since
mistaken,
then,
but
it's been haymakers from both sides, but back and forth round results.
we got a cage and a dog flying out B main. Some pressure has been applied. Now Billy
By Spring is just
opting to
eyes on
regroup
B main if he can find
back
a
in
kill.
middle
Has that Viper's pit on this round.
as K-Knight struggles to
Showstopper
place
could
the
be pretty
trip,
relevant. Why is he trying to open up mid?
but
with
finally
Spark?
finds his
You see
footing.
this time,
And now here we
Feels like a more
are
subtle
with the
approach to
three-man
controlling
mid
Battle
walk
Room in Heaven might
into
be in order.
Juicy's
He doesn't really have anyone to swing off of him.
sights with the spray down.
For Juicy. No one able to trade. K-Knight trying
They did
to
not
get
clear
into the
that
site,
corner.
trying to make something happen.
He pushed up with it off. Why was out in front of the wire?
Oh my
30
This
god.
time, Juicy! Patience
Juicy
pays
Mr. 4K.
dividends.
Holy fuck.
Flawless for Wolves out of absolutely nowhere.
More so than I think any other international tournament in the past.
Oh, he
China's
dinked
been
him?
beaten off here.
What?
And we're about to get
And it's
two
Sky, he can't
teams
heal?
in the playoff run.
That's actually worst case
Even before
scenario.
that, we have a rivalry renewed. The 9th matchup between Wolves and Billy, one that Billy historically have dominated.
Oh, really?
6-2 is their
Wait, Billy's
record.
6-2 versus fucking
More recently,
Wolves?
it's this Wolves team that have come of age, that have come alive,
Oh my god.
and that have developed a new facet to their game. Billy grouped here with 3 on the B side. Once again, they don't get offered much early. In fact, Neff's on the receiving end of some shots down mid from Sealfat. But a showstopper.
Spring might get caught, no?
The doctor order to crack this site open.
Oh,
Spring.
he's fucked.
Decent little intuition, but he's about to back away. The Viper's pit's
Wow.
coming right down. Juicy sees a chance to trade and deals with the raise. Now
Juicy's here.
to the side. It's
Oh,
Self,
so
it's
close.
Levius holds his ground. Neff low, but still being made use of on the A
They're
side.
going
Keep a couple of
A?
players
Are
there.
we though?
TP though in from
30
Russia
seconds left.
to
I
bolster
know
the
it's
attack
up.
side, forces it B. Neural Theft forces Sealfat out, and now they know where the fade is playing from.
You could see
Guy,
Sealfat
big lurk.
really wanted to get
He gets
in, but
one, it's
couldn't
huge.
find the timing.
Are they aware? They are aware because this guy was just ropes. They are aware.
Required.
He has to go
Can't
very
overplay
late,
his hand.
or
Just simply existing
Go
in
back
the
to
back
main.
line, so Wolves know eventually they'll have to deal with this flank. Look at Lyser, the way he has to
he's playing late.
adjust,
Neff is playing it
just
well.
Expecting
I think Billy win this round.
this flank to come at some point. But Neff merely needs to stay
Neff, too
alive.
fast!
Keep them distracted.
Brother, no one has even shot their gun yet. Why are you going?
Critics be damned. Fights 2. Tries to open this up, but now 1v2
Time
for the
is
round
low.
in time. Really not working for him at all. Maybe looking to keep a cap on these guns. Get in there and
Maybe
give
he
it
went
attack.
early because it's not plenty
But
for him.
unfortunately, his contemporaries
I
fell apart on the site while he tried to hold. Billy
Re-downloaded
get that
Ghost of Tsushima on my PS5 07 by chat. I
So
fucking love
close
that
to
game, bro.
pit, so Wisey
Classic.
had the
Enjoy,
ideal
dude.
option.
between our teams. Slow, early to mid rounds. Rotations to pull across the map. And finally, these burst executes.
Full investment here for Wolves. This could be worth 2 for BLG, but the spam through from
GG?
Sufat. Collects onto K Knight. Nightfall. Rip through ramps.
They need
Checking
YZ
on the
to turn the fuck
multiple
up.
players
If YZ doesn't turn up, Billy lose.
Still looking for
He's the guy I'm
opportunities to
looking
get onto the
at.
A-side proper.
He's the guy I'm looking at. The lights are bright, YZ. What are you going to
Now
do?
dissipating. They've shrugged off the Nightfall.
And all the while, Wolves that had no reason to get off of this A site. Look at the rest of the map. Still unbreakable trip.
Do you have it in you or
Place
not,
mid,
bro?
and
Stop
an all
fucking
picked
around.
up from Juicy that's controlling B. They can be steadfast. 3 players ready here on A.
Right now, they got
Billy's
the perfect
IGL is
coverage.
Neff, yeah.
It's up to BLG here.
And then I think
generally
Wolves IGL is
manifest
too
an
fat,
opportunity.
right? Fat baby?
Look at this Spring. Aware. Wants to double up. Play a crossfire with YU.
He's going to be rewarded if he holds this. Trap cleared there.
No,
Spring
we just
into
run
action.
like this. We run like
BLG now
noobs.
Spikes in mid, but their
We
players are
run
on
like
the A side of the map.
noobs.
Left.
All but unrecoverable this
It's
situation.
unwinnable, dude.
Poison orb.
People just bide his time. Could trade his life, that's fine.
One enemy
Why is he
remaining.
pops up and pops right back down? Not the kind of game
Nice
of whack-a-mole
play,
he's looking to
but
play. He's on
It's
the wrong side of that
unwinnable, bro.
arrangement.
15 seconds.
Still prevails against Spring,
Didn't
but there are
clear it
other
either.
players waiting for him, licking their lips. His Wolves. The scent of blood, they've caught it. 1 round
I think it's
away.
GG, man.
Juicy locking down B main with this op. Can he find the opening?
Camping down, it's K-Knight down already. And yet, Billy
K-Knight again, right?
still determined to look for something here at B. Why you overextend, showstopper, why is he? Oh,
Wow!
now he can
He
fall
got
back
out
onto the
as
side,
well
still
with the
his op in hand.
blast.
Neural Theft revealing
Oh
the
my
BLG.
god!
His
Ace,
B-side
please
hit,
ace,
so Juicy
please
finds
ace,
yet another.
please ace.
3 kills with the op in this round. And he knows, he feels the weight of consequence on his shoulders. He knows how close Wolves are to completing a miracle run here through groups.
This man's locked in, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Just one more step. Neff low, Viper's bit up here for Levius. They've at least got that to work.
Imagine
with
being in the
Billy.
Viper's ult right
They're
now.
fully committed.
Also, Observer is sweating. They don't want to change POVs and potentially miss the
Levius has not
ace.
found a window in order to deploy that. And Neff is looking for a timing, a way out.
Player
Light
standing.
Sword deals with him. And it's on Levius now, all on the Viper, who still hasn't found a chance to
Wow, this
run.
is
And it just so happens if you dare to
GG.
dance with the Wolves,
GG.
you might just get bit. A second team from China in our Masters
Wolves
Toronto
are
playoffs.
locked in the playoffs.
Juicy
Billy eliminated.
With an unreal play on the final round. Waited years to just be able to play in the VCT at all.
Honestly, they play good.
Get a spot in
They play good, bro.
Pacific home region. Has to go over to China.